Hey yo, Koyo here, and I'm here with Shiki.
Yep. Hi, everybody, and welcome to one of the games that undoubtedly, defined an entire era of younger Shiki's life.
Yep, and younger Koyo's life too. We both started here, and it very much shaped our interests in gaming. Shiki has played Devil May Cry 3 on his channel, or he uploaded his VOD from his streams on Twitch. So definitely check that out. Shiki's actually a really, really good player compared to my rusty self. Um,
Well, you really think so?
Yeah, I mean, you use trickster form way better than I use trickster form, so I could tell you that much. Um, Even though I have style switching and weapon switching on, I think I'll just primarily try to use swordmaster form just to kind of show off some stuff for Shiki, so I could entice him towards the cool side.
You
But
would think that, but
no, trickster
but
is
yeah,
kind of superior though. With royal guard, I mean, with the royal guard kind of being like one of the best. If but that's like purely skill. Highest damage, highest reward, highest risk. Um,
that is very true. And we're both actually planning to do videos and such on DMC3 in our own unique styles, but we wanted to do one together just because this is just one of those games. It's aged like a fine wine,
yep.
and I'm begging Capcom silently for a full-on HD remaster of this for like PS5 and newer PCs and stuff because damn, this game is
Wait,
just
you
so
didn't
cool.
you didn't hear?
Hear what?
Vergil accidentally spilled the beans as he usually does. Yeah, Dan Southward. He he accidentally said he was being told to record a younger Virgil voice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're getting a DMC3 remake,
Oh yes.
or at least some kind of earlier DMC thing that's definitely related to, like, he said it was related to something he had done before as Virgil. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm so excited.
So, can I be a full-on like dork with you for a minute, Koyo?
Yeah.
Devil May Cry is actually what got me into learning how to use a sword.
Really?
Yeah, because and it's not even, the typical weeb thing of I want to study the blade and use a katana. No. Like Devil May Cry got me into learning how to use like broadswords and like one-handed swords, which is how I came to prefer the Gladius and
Wow.
shield combo that I enjoy.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. I didn't know that. But Dante doesn't
Yeah,
use a
it's
shield.
no, but so the thing is, Roman centurions
Mm-hmm.
would use a Gladius and Tower Shield combo, and I prefer
Oh.
dual wielding Gladius or using a Gladius and either a Kite Shield or a Buckler because Tower Shields just I feel like they get in the way.
So in other words, you would be very knowledgeable on how to use like Sophidia and Cassandra in Soul Calibur.
I suppose if I knew jack squat about Soul Calibur.
Yeah. So there's was it? There's these two characters that are Greek fighters, and they use sword and shield combo, and well, their sword is on their sword. Sword. Their sword is on the shorter side, and it's but they do like a lot of very quick strikes, a little bit acrobatics, some kicks in there and all sorts of cool things. I think you'd really enjoy their playstyle. They are really excellent characters.
Probably because that's the benefit to a shorter sword. Everyone thinks that, well, some people think, rather, I should say, that,
Damn.
a shorter sword can be a disadvantage, but no, you're very fast.
I like how he was. I like watching the cutscenes of Devil May Cry, but I love the subtleties a lot, right? I just love how he's looking. It's like, yeah, he's looking at the amulet, but he's also just checking Dante out. He's like, hmm.
Everybody checks out Dante in that scene because, I mean, just
Look at him.
look at him.
He's got some bulging ass muscles, with some polygonal ass muscles at that.
Well, not only that, but Dante's just got that physique. Oh.
Damn,
You heard
that's
his
a
physique.
hot physique. I would love to shove some swords in that physique, as he always has had happen to him.
Don't you mean some bananas?
Some bananas.
Since we just got done recording a Banana Ranch video.
Yeah. Oh, I just
Gosh,
this is
scene.
gonna be called the video file is gonna be called Banana Ranch because I totally forgot to switch it to Devil May Cry and throw it to the Devil May Cry folder.
I mean, you know, I feel like there could be a Dante cameo in Banana Ranch.
That'd be hilarious.
Gosh, I swear, no matter how many times I've played through this game, because I think I've beat it easily in the double digits like I have with Sonic Adventure 2, but
yeah.
I get so much nostalgia from this, because an old friend of mine bought this at a game shop, like I mentioned on stream, but just when this kicked in, we both knew that he picked out something wonderful.
Right? Like, for me, I was at a Target, and I was just walking, you know, we were leaving the store. I was with my mom and dad and sister. Yeah, we were all out there. And I spot on the end cap away from, it wasn't even like at the video game section, I don't think, but I spot on the end cap, Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. I was like, oh wait, I feel like I've heard about this. Like, I feel like they've, you know, this has been talked about on like, you know, X-Play or something. That Devil May, you know, but I only knew like Devil May Cry 1, but not really. I just knew like silver hair, red coat. Oh, I knew Devil May Cry because of the Flash stuff from what was it, from Double Helix back in the day when they did their what's that video called? They did Decline of Video Gaming, and yeah, they talked about Devil May Cry in there, and I saw the Devil May Cry 2 kind of silly box art that they made, and so all I knew was that the game is just so good, apparently. Even though Devil May Cry 2 was not that good. They didn't know how Devil May Cry 2 was going to be. They knew Devil May Cry 1 was great. So they thought that would be like, oh, it's going to be in the museums. But, you know, Devil May Cry 2 turned it out pretty badly.
Yeah, which kind of sucked, because it had some cool stuff going for it.
Yeah. Alright, let me make sure I'm in Swordmaster.
Oh, nice dodge.
So this is on very hard. I'm a little bit scared because it's been a long time. So, you know, but we will do what we can.
Oh, you have access to everything, huh?
Yeah, basically what would be on the, oh my gosh, what would be on the Switch version.
Oh, cool.
Okay, whoops, I forgot that it's forward in triangle for this move. I was just gonna get everyone off of me at the same time. So, fun fact, did you know there are elemental weaknesses in Devil May Cry?
Well, yeah, because like when you face Agni and Rudra, if you use, what was it, Cerberus? Against, which one's the red one, Agni? But, like, ice will grow on
Agni
him.
is the red one. I'm also using,
yeah.
what is it, a little thing that makes it look like Dante's actually just fighting with his fists and legs like we saw in the beginning. Oops. Darn it.
Nice. That was cool, though.
What I'm trying to do also, actually, I could show you a grounded version of that. There we go. That's a fun combo. Oh no, I just saw it behind me. Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Ah, I couldn't get out the crazy combo before that.
The red ones are such party poopers.
Whew, that was close. I had a feeling that would miss. Oh, what? He was invincible during that? That was interesting.
Huh.
Just messing around now. Okay, so... Oops. I shouldn't have done that so close, but that's fine.
Yeah, I hate that they put those in here on very hard. Just, it's such a small room.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad right now. Whew.
No, you're doing fine.
I don't know about that, sir. Whew. I can only rely on jumping as my only tool of safety. Because this has invincibility on the way up. So you can literally get like Kamehameha blasted, and as long as you jump up and over that hitbox area, you're fine. You're safe. So, oh, I thought this was so funny. It's like, oh shoot, pizza. There's still one slice left. Let's go. That, or not even, that's like 4 slices right there. But that's just mean, man. Stepping on
Now
the
for
pizza
Dante,
with your
that's 1 slice.
corpsey flesh. Yeah, one slice altogether, right? Half a slice. Or half a pizza left.
I mean, that's how much pizza I eat.
Yeah, I only eat about like what, 3 pieces. If I'm feeling really like, I could use a 4th one. Like if it tastes really good, I'll go for a 4th. I only take like 2 or 3 slices.
Nah, man, like.
Damn, that was bad.
And for those of you wondering, no. Despite my vocal cords deciding I need to sound like a large fat man, I'm actually quite the petite young boy.
He is. I have seen him. He is very petite femboy.
I am. Thank you for noticing.
Guys,
totally wrecked my shop. I haven't even named it yet.
You're gonna pay for that.
So cool how he just like, you know, he like nunchucks his jacket for a moment there.
Yep. And then after all that, he just. Achoo.
Enough red orbs. So, what you can, so one of the things I was mentioning earlier is the kind of inherent weaknesses of, enemies in the game. Oops. And essentially, Beowulf is considered light. So, but as a result, that means that these kinds of enemies, especially these Grim Reaper looking enemies, will take extra damage from it. They also take extra damage from fire. So anytime you're using any of the oh wait, how did I get into trickster mode? Oops. Okay, but yeah, anytime you're doing any of the more elemental parts of Agni and Rudra's moves, or just using the attack in general, it should be doing extra damage to my knowledge. And there's one way to tell. Oh wait, you know what? No. Okay, it's not extra damage on me. So what you want to look for? Ooh, that was close. Is essentially you'll see the difference if I were to attack something that wasn't weak to. I'm sorry, that was bad. Okay, let's do some stuff on this guy. There we go.
Nice.
But, essentially... Ooh, wait, you know what? There we go. So these guys, right? If you notice, there's like an extra effect when I'm attacking enemies, a little flash of light. That means they're weak to it. And then if it's like, if they're weak to fire from Agni and Rudra, then you'll see that as, what is it called? Oops. You'll be, ow, okay. Okay, buddy. You'll see that as like some leftover flame spark effects, essentially. Oh, ooh, that was close.
That was close.
Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh my gosh. Little focus mode there. Ooh.
I mean, you have to go focus mode with this game sometimes.
Yep. Oh no! That came out a little too late. Let me get into rev mode. Okay, there we go. Get everyone all at once. Oh! Oh no, that was so bad. I wanted to dash into him.
Oh.
All right. But
You're honestly doing very well, Koyo.
I mean, I guess it is very hard mode, but still, like, oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, to be doing this on very hard mode, when you said yourself that you're kind of rusty, you're handling yourself quite well.
So notice my glowing red orbs. Uh-oh, I jumped too early. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Okay, so if you noticed, uh-oh. Whew. If you notice that damage I did there. Whew.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, oops, that was too early. So, that was me holding the double trigger button and charging up those orbs, and then when I enter double trigger, that's known as double trigger explosion, which it's actually in the manual of the game, but most people don't know about that. And it does,
I had no idea.
yeah, it does an amazing amount of damage, as you see there. So what I was trying to set up, but I was thinking about it too late by the time that came out. I was trying to do real impact on Beowulf, plus that, and you would basically see like half his health bar disappear.
I see.
Ah, Trickster again. Let me get rid of that for a second.
See, you can't get away from it.
Oh, how dare you.
Nice.
Oh, meanie. Okay, so this is meme focus mode currently. Oh! That's okay. Oh. Oh, okay, fine. Be that way.
Oh.
Oops, wrong move. Take care of those annoying butt faces.
I do wish Kalina Ann dealt more damage.
Yeah. Oh, Gunslinger definitely helps with that. Oh, oh. Oh no, that's not. Ooh, that was close. Oh. Let me switch targets. There we go. Oh, that's okay. I just want to get rid of him. I know I could have got rid of him next to all the other enemies, but I'd rather just be a little bit on the safe side right now. Oops, okay. Ugh, meanie. That's okay. I'm gonna be invincible for a few seconds. Okay, there we go. Oh no! Oops. Oh, wrong weapon. Ugh. Too far away, but that's fine. Build up that style. Oh, I'm not charging up. I forgot. That's okay.
It's alright.
So,
That was intense.
thanks. I just have a little bit more HP to play around with, so I will try to do this. Oh, dodged the wrong way, but that's fine. Okay. Oops, not yet. Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh. All because I was too focused on real impact. Okay, here we go. Ah! There we go. That's the technique.
Damn.
I may not have the executions, but I have the knowledges.
I mean, it looks like you executed it pretty well to me.
There we go. And dive kick his ass to death with jump cancel dive kick.
Nice.
Oh, man. Wow. That took a lot of focus here and there.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the thing about doing a playthrough of any DMC is that sometimes you have to go focus mode so you get the style points.
And what did you think of like seeing those swordmaster skills I use, especially real impact? I was like, boom, and then I double trigger explosion. You can still use double trigger explosion, you know, trickster, but combining that with that big damage move from Beowulf, what did that?
It's
feel
certainly,
like?
it's certainly interesting to see. Like, I've tried using swordmaster, but I have so much muscle memory for trickster that sometimes I'll go to dodge and I'll hit circle and I'll do it and I'll do a thing and I'm like, oh, whoops.
That makes sense.
But
Vergil.
I'm willing to, learn
Dante,
swordmaster.
Look at my swag. See this swagging ass tower? I'm swagging all over.
You don't have any
right now.
swag. You're just on a tower.
But,
Where you going, pleb? Get back here.
but I'm swagging. You see? Dante.
Mom said it's my turn with the swag tower.
Well, maybe you should erect a tower if you actually have the swag. I don't know.
I had a tower. I had a whole shop, and then your guys broke it, so I'm gonna kick your ass.
Well, maybe your tower was a little limp, Dante.
That's saying something coming from Mr. Compensation Building.
Dante.
Building.
Foolishness.
Building.
That was foolishness. Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness.
Hey, and you got a B. Nice.
Yeah, that's a little better. That's definitely better. I used to when I was playing on the Switch, when they released it like 2 years ago now, 3 years. I used to just use that stage to grind a little because of the extra 1,000 orbs you would get. So I'd try to go for S rank on it, on like, and it's like you have to start over obviously. But I was like on normal mode and just doing that stage over and over, getting some orbs so I could get the air hike ability, because having that like really early is really helpful for just all sorts of blue, was it the little secret missions, all the secret missions especially.
Oh yeah. Like what I used to do when I had this on, when I had the HD collection on 360, was I would do the first 2 missions, like back to back.
Yeah.
Just over and over again,
Yeah,
and try to
it's
get
so
S rank
good.
on both.
It's just like one little battleground all for yourself, to kind of choreograph around, I guess. And the spawn area, the spawns of the enemies are all in the same exact places. It's not randomized, so eventually you could just like plan for where they're gonna be, just attack ahead of time. It's hilarious.
But he has no idea.
Yeah, and you can do the same thing with Mission 3 if you go right backwards, like right from the beginning. Just go back to to the area where Mission 2 was, like more enemies spawn.
Yeah.
Vergil, I tried, okay? It's just your brother. He's kind of awesome. Like, I'm not saying he's way cooler than you or anything, but wait, no. That was my peanuts. I needed
You
that.
silly creature. I merely slashed the fly that was in front of me. I guess it was too much for it.
I have exploded.
My swag factor is reaching 1 million.
Oh, his swag factor reached 1 million. I should get him a lawn chair.
Once I have a lawn chair, then I will have 1 trillion swag factor. Dante.
Oh, so
Dummy
this
thick.
is the tower I'm supposed to take this lawn chair delivery to.
I still love that Dan did that freaking dummy thick meme with Vergil.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That was the best thing ever. Dante, I'm dummy thick and the clapping my ass cheeks is alerting all the enemies. I hear that you and Nero have the same He's just trying to find someone to, relate on issues with. He needs a support person.
Gosh, I hate the Enigma so much. I hate those things.
Yeah, and they're worse on the harder difficulties because of their red shots especially.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And they just keep firing too.
There we go.
Oh. I never thought to do that.
Get them on my level. Oh, ooh, that was close. Whew. Hey, buddy. Ah, oh, shoot, I forgot about that. Oh, where am I? Never went up that high before. Oh, it's a butt face. Oh, no.
Whoa. Easy.
Whew. Oh, wait, I'm in Trickster. God damn it, again.
Oops. Nice. I love the one taunt that Dante has if you push the button enough, where he's just like, come on, man, do your job.
Yeah. Great.
I've only heard him do it once, but I had to, like, pause the game and laugh for a bit.
You scared?
Woo!
Nice.
Always
Now you're getting back in the swing of it.
Always gotta taunt your enemies for that sweet stuff. You get a lot more orb drops out of it. So if you're trying to farm orbs...
Oh, do you?
Yeah, like, I'll show you the effect. I could show it more isolated with the first enemies that attack, the little sand dudes. There we go. So I'm going to start with that move when they appear, and then I will taunt. Rawr. Oops, too early.
X3 nuzzles. Oh.
Okay, so there's one still around, which is not fun, but that's okay. So if I taunt him, see it goes dope, and then do some other combos. Taunt goes to all right. So it's a good way to maintain double trigger. I mean, not double trigger. Well, actually, you get a lot of double trigger gauge from it too. So just to show, I'll enter double trigger form, and then I'm gonna, oops, not taunt yet. First, get some combo in. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's fine. But it'll maintain a little bit longer. You get your style gauge, and I'll show you the build up once I have one of these guys. Oh, okay. So knock him over. See, look at that double trigger, build rate.
Oh.
So what you saw there was also part of the mod, the air stinger. Not easy to pull off. It's a little funky to pull off, but that's fine. Not gonna see much use of it. So now I'm just jump canceling this guy to death. Woo! That was dumb. Uh-oh. If you hold the square button while doing the Agni and Rudra combo, the one where you run forward, you'll get in more slashes before you actually do the main slash, but do know that could leave you open, as you saw there. Oops, wrong move. There we go. So this has some area of coverage, as you saw. Those bats are very handy. Oops. Knock you up. Oh, I wanted to dive kick him. That's okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, you know what? There's... Oh, it killed him. So sometimes that move doesn't kill once you start getting into the other parts of the... Are you ready? And then right around here is where the enemy doesn't die, if I remember correctly. And you could use that to just build up a lot of double trigger, especially if there's one enemy left.
I'm guessing that's a swordmaster move?
Yeah, swordmaster. It goes... Oops.
Okay.
Since I don't have any more enemies to show it off on... That's just all me mashing the crap out of triangle while doing, like, hold, you lock on, hold back, press triangle, and just keep mashing it.
Cool.
So wait. I forgot where the secret mission was, but wasn't it around somewhere?
Oh, so go across the street, like from where you are.
Okay.
Like,
Was it this door?
I think it's like the
Oh,
door right up there past
one.
this dumpster.
Yeah. There we go. So, okay, now I could actually show it. So, oops. Went to tricks. Okay. But see, I didn't go into it fast enough. If you can get the crazy combo to activate before you get smacked, then it's gonna, the damage is insane. Okay, there's enough of them distracted. That's how
Holy
good it can be.
shit! Oh, that was cool.
Ora- Oh, uh-oh. Oh no!
I think you upset them, Koyo.
Let them be. I'll give them a little midnight surprise double trigger explosion. But also I'm gonna run out of time. That's okay. Oops, I screwed up. But I just wanted to show the Dance Macabre. That's what's called, Dance Macabre. Macabre? M-A-C-A-B-R-E, however you say that.
Yeah, macabre.
Okay, nice.
Like half of that word is silent.
Oh, that's not... Oh my gosh. That was me trying to do the tornado. Another thing about this move, if you manage to get out the crazy combo version, you want to mash square afterwards to get the extended... Oh no. I'm gonna possibly die if I'm not careful.
They do not want you to do things to them.
Yeah, that's for sure. Come on. There we go. Nope. Oh. Huh. Oh, that lucky hitbox, darn it. But, oh, I'm so out of practice, as you see, especially for very hard. Should I try one more time? Or just go to Cerberus?
You can if you want, or you can go straight to the boss.
You know what, as a warm-up. Oh. I survive with
You might need some health.
Yeah, I guess, you know what, I've already been in the game. There's no issues with me using items. That's for other people that are trying to get ranks or something. I think one small star will do the trick.
Yeah, there's really no issue using items on higher difficulties.
Oh.
I feel like that's kind of why they're there.
You know what? Yeah, you just remind me of something.
Oh?
So I'm gonna buy some holy waters. As you see, I went through without items because it's easy to forget, right? But I have an ideas. I'm gonna try the secret challenge one more time, and this time because it's obviously a lot harder. I know I promised. I was like, I gotta show you the power of holy water. It's actually better than, you know, it's like used in speedruns typically. So I'll show it on these guys first.
Well, yeah, because I used it to complete one of the secret missions in the easiest fashion.
Boom. So that's just the small guys on very hard, by the way. Let's show it on Sand Dude here. Okay, here we go. Stand right by him. I mean, I think it gets a good range from memory. Look at that, dead.
The holy hand grenade.
Oops. Not in the proper thingy. There we go. That's the power of holy water.
Nice.
Now, of course, you don't get you know, any style for it, but you can always, you know, when you have less enemies, you can style on them, really.
But yeah, the secret mission where you can't get touched and you're in that room with a bunch of enigma.
Oh.
Like every time I've done that one, I just go farm up for a holy water and then go use it, and I'm just like, ha.
Nice. So you are about to see what swordmaster would be like for Cerberus.
Yeah, because you've already seen how I handled Cerberus, because we were just kind of hanging out.
Yeah,
and
I learned
was just
something
playing this.
I never even expected you could do on this stage. I didn't know you could, like, you know, obviously you could wall run, but I didn't think the stage I kept thinking maybe there's like invisible walls he can't run up that are away from the wall, but no, they let you run up the walls, which is so helpful.
Yeah, it's those two little areas like right next to him.
Which is amazing. So
It comes in handy to just get right in his face and use the
Exactly.
Agni and Rudra air attack.
And Trickster is a good beginning style. I mean, they start you on Trickster, so there's nothing like it's very much like the suggested style first playing, and then like Swordmaster would absolutely be like the second style to use on a second playthrough, just because like then it's like okay, you've learned the basics, you know, it's now it's time to play with the techniques, get those style points, all that. So make sure I'm in Swordmaster. So what you can do about these moves is, I will show you in a bit. So say you're just using Cerberus as well. You're like, I'm gonna use like Cerberus to kind of, you know, if you're expecting, oh, like this move, safe.
Oh, cool.
This is invincible completely. So you could use it to avoid things that you're like, oh, I know that's coming. Now, let me show you the power of Agni and Rudra. Do you see that the flame sparks I was talking about? So that is, what is it? See that flame that's left over? That means he's weak to it.
Well, yeah.
And every enemy
That's because
has,
he's an ice monster, and that's a fire sword.
Yep. Every enemy has, well, almost every enemy has elemental weakness. Ugh, that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a little trick here. Oops, darn it. I was trying to jump cancel off his head. You can get it sometimes, but, oops. You could always go for attack, jump attack, but, oof. Okay, we'll get a little focus here. No problem. See, I had it here. Ooh, darn it. There it is! Oh, I was trying to double dive kick. So if you could get that with Agni and Rudra, oh man, big boy damage. Good, let's...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think that
This
would
is
touch
good.
me!
I
was like, oh, I'm out of range. Oops. Oopsie doopsies. Should I rebirth? Ah, you know what? Should I?
Go for it.
Yeah, why not? That was a big oopsie. That was completely unintended.
This boss, like, oh my gosh. Why is this one always so aggravating?
Yeah, it can be tough.
Because like he takes up half the gosh darn room.
Mastering the telegraphs and all that. Something that
I swear I always get hit by this boss at some point.
Yep. Inevitable.
Same with Beowulf. Like Cerberus and Beowulf are two of those bosses. I swear I always get hit by something. And with Beowulf, it's usually that attack with the feathers.
Yeah. For sure. Oof. Okay, let me there we go. Oof.
Gosh, how do you function having access to all the weapons?
You know, I have to distract myself to look at that. Whew. Calm down, boy.
Easy, Fido.
Devil triggers each have different effects depending on what weapon you're using. And in the case of Agni and Rudra, it increases the elemental damage, meaning you're going to get even more damage off of most of your attacks. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. You're going to get even more damage off of your elemental attacks with Agni and Rudra. So that form is very good for when it's like, oh, this enemy's weak to fire, and you just enter Devil Trigger form and the damage really skyrockets, essentially. Whew.
And he just shits himself and falls over.
Oh, man. But
Just imagine Cerberus is just there like, oh, dying hurts!
I didn't get to use too much of like the swordmaster abilities there. Like, sure, I did the swipes in the air. I like that move a lot. And then there was also what else? I guess I used tornado at one point, but not exactly safe on there. Using Cerberus's snowstorm though is nice little protective thing, since you like it depending on, you know, if you're playing on Switch, but you know, but you're still like trying to switch, you know, stick to one style, then obviously, you know, this will protect you. I think, I don't remember if there were much other moves that have invincibility on it though, unfortunately. Oh! I forgot to use this. I forgot to go, oops. That. I forgot to do that. Oh no.
Well, heck.
But, otherwise though, that's about 40 minutes. I think be good after this cutscene. And when the, you know, the game opens up the menu, we'll call it there. Hope people enjoyed. You know, I'm not the perfect player, but you know, I think we've seen a lot of perfect playthroughs of Devil May Cry, so you know, probably gets a little boring after a while.
There are so many like no damage runs or speed runs, and you know, using only these weapons, or can you beat it without using weapons? I saw that thumbnail once.
Yeah, you'd have to take Rebellion, and you'd have to rely on the weird like kicking maneuver that you could do, where you just kind of turn around and, you know, kick the enemy nearby. Very, very boring playthrough, most likely for the person playing it, I'm sure.
Probably. But you know, it's just DMC is one of those games. I don't know if more professional players, you know, often look through a playthrough of it and they're like, "Oh, you see, you took like 1,000 damage here. That's not okay." But I would hope not.
Yeah, I certainly screwed up my damage. I can tell you that. Oh, and of course, yeah, I used items, but whatever. I'm just playing for fun now. I've already put in my work to get Super Dante and everything, so you know. Oof. But still, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I have a lot of knowledge about Devil May Cry, but like I said, execution is not my best asset.
Well, it's one of those things, you got to be like pixel perfect half the time, like your jump cancels and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't think I could do that on command.
I guess.
And with the kick maneuver
yeah.
with Rebellion, I get lucky half the time.
Oh yeah. I guess one thing I can show is also for Shiki while he's here. I'll just go in here to kind of show it. So I'm gonna activate a thing so that no one dies, and then that way I could show how this kind of works. So as I mentioned earlier, the Devil Trigger forms are all different. If I'm in this form and I switch between them all, you can see Dante looks completely different in each form, right? So how this works is that if I'm in the Rebellion form, let's actually take a look at the run speed here. So this is how fast I run. If I go into Cerberus form, now maybe it's a little subtle, but he actually runs even faster. If I go to Agni and Rudra, which is actually among the slower ones, it's going to be a little bit slower. So if I try to switch quickly from the slowest one, Beowulf, oops, let me try and do that again. Okay, so we're going a little bit faster. This also means you have double the attack speed. So if we took a look at that, look at how slow that was versus. So Cerberus is extremely fast on attacks. That means when you do swordmaster moves, they come out much faster. Even that move finishes much sooner. So Cerberus is pretty good for speedrunning and getting places fast. If you have to run from like one side of a room to another, Cerberus, right? Agni and Rudra, as I mentioned, has a really strong. It has really good attack power, and has good elemental power, where essentially just increases the elemental damage. So mainly enemies weak to fire will suffer the most from this form. Nevin, now while I can't, I'll show it here. Whoops, there we go. So if I exit the double trigger form, let myself get attacked a few times, Nevin increases the amount of healing you get. It's about double the speed of everything else. I think Beowulf has the slowest recovery speed. So if I go into normal Devil Trigger, see it fills up. But if I go into Nevin, look how fast that is. Really fast. So if you're trying to heal or trying to keep yourself alive through Devil Trigger, Nevin's the way to do that. And it's also why doing this is so nice, you know, being able to fly around, shoot enemies, all that. Beowulf has the highest defense, so I'm going to go into, I think Nevin has the weakest one, so if I get hit, like we took that much, or if I go into Nevin, or whoops, Beowulf, it's a lot, I'm a lot stronger, so I'll just take a normal hit. That's how much I took, so I'm gonna let myself heal up. Okay, gonna take a hit. Beowulf is really tanky. So Beowulf is your tank. You know, Rebellion is kind of like a little bit of an all-around. It can even float. Cerberus is your speed. Agni and Rudra is your elemental damage, but just your attacker. This one has higher attack damage than Rebellion. And then Nevin is your healer, and you know, can float around, of course. Or I mean fly, I mean. Of course, doing this stuff costs more Devil Trigger, so it is Devil Trigger hungry. And then, of course, as I mentioned, Beowulf is your tank. They all have damage boosts, so they're all on the stronger side. But, yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. And, of course, if you're using the Devil May Cry 1 Dante, or even Sparta, then you'll be using the Force Edge. Oh, you okay over there, Shiki? Did I put you to sleep with all that information?
No, I was reaching for my
Oops.
beverage, and I left frame for a minute.
I'm sorry. Oh, I see. Oh, also, whoops, I have it to force oh, no wonder Dante was wearing the jacket and I was trying to be shirtless. It's probably because of the he's supposed to, he probably has like the whatchamacallit. That's why. I forgot I have to choose here. So if we go to Dante Costume 2, which is this one, this double trigger form, just to quickly finish off on, what? Oh, I thought I was, oh, I guess I could do ignore. That would probably work better.
What did you do, Koyo?
I was trying to choose the normal Dantes, the Dantes. There we go. So this double trigger form, the Sparta form, has just kind of middle stats. It's middle of the road on everything, but better than Rebellion, essentially. So if I take a hit in this form, I'm gonna take almost, you know, like a little less than what Beowulf takes. Beowulf reduces the most damage. The speed is better than Rebellion, so is the attack speed as well. So everything's a little faster no matter what form I'm using. I'm not going to have as fast as Cerberus, but it will certainly make everything else faster too, which might be nice. And, you know, it's just a nice overall increase. If I take damage in this form, the healing is decent as well. So I'll activate it. It's a little better than Rebellion, but not by much. But yeah, that's the double trigger forms. They're all very different, and I just find it better to use normal Dante unless you're using Rebellion a lot. If you're a Rebellion user and you're playing on the vanilla version of Devil May Cry, then this might be worth it for you. Or if you're trying to make other attacks a little bit faster, like Agni and Rudra and Beowulf, which have the lower speeds among the double trigger forms, then there's that as well. As well as just slightly better healing and better defense, but Yeah. Both it's not a bad form. It's not bad. It's just, it's for some people, not all people. Okay.
Which I didn't know any of that.
Oh yeah. That's what makes Devil May Cry 3 probably why it's everyone's favorite, because when you play Devil May Cry 5, the Devil Trigger forms are what they are. Sin Devil Trigger forms are what they are too. But it's not like they change when you change weapons. And here, you change weapons and your Devil Trigger changes with you. So you could really exploit different techniques. The crazy combos are not in the other games. At best, Cerberus weapon in DMC5 only has a reference to them via different inputs. And yeah, there's just like a lot of hidden little goodies. And I'll go through more of them as we play through more Devil May Cry 3. You'll get to see some other little hidden techniques that I'll try to incorporate here and there, as long as I remember to, like Dante punt kicking an enemy, or putting his foot on the enemy and then shooting them as a crazy combo. There's a lot of different hidden techniques that are not listed, and that's what makes Devil May Cry 3 so cool.
Yee.
All right. So, hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed as well, Shiki. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to doing more DMC3s with you.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Later.